This is truly the exchange to see. You see these Democrats, man, they don't even know what they're fighting for these days. You have this immigrant from Africa who argues with these Democrats at a protest, likely tied to the May Day rallies on May 1st this year, where nearly 1,000 U.S. citizens saw demonstrations against the Trump administration's policies on workers and immigrants' rights. Y'all, let's peep this part one.
Donald Trump, I'm coming from Ghana. Obama came to my country bullshitting. Kamala Harris came to my country saying that we should accept some stupidity.
I'm Terry, I'm not them.
It sounds like he just wants his country to be better.
Come to Africa.
I don't know what he's
Destroy
talking
this
about.
country, I'm okay with that. But never come to
I
Africa.
can't answer your problem. Okay,
I like this.
Come
I like
to
this.
Africa.
okay.
Because if you're
totally
my country
agree.
and you
Don't let him talk.
respect it,
Let him talk. Let him
don't
talk.
come to
He's not
Africa.
talking because I don't know what he's talking
You
about.
did the same thing to me a second ago. Let him talk.
You don't love it, you don't
Ask him
respect
questions.
it, you want
I
to
don't know
destroy
what
it.
he's talking about.
And it's disheartening.
Okay,
It's disheartening to see Americans destroy
I know,
themselves
but
like that.
Okay.
if we're going to talk, can we lower the voices? Because the second the
No,
cops come
you know,
over here,
you know, I'm coming from a country.
yes,
You know how
I
Africa,
heard
the
you.
place is so underdeveloped, right?
Yes,
But if Americans don't know what they have, they should wait till they destroy it, and you people will see. Africa, you see what
And
we do
this
to you
is-
guys.
and this
Come
is-
to Africa,
And
you
this,
see.
that's the concept that Donald Trump
It's
wanted.
Now, this is just the part one. Basically, the gist of this, at least what I'm getting from it, is he's saying, hey, if y'all want to go ahead and destroy America, go for it. I mean, because y'all haven't seen what I've seen. Y'all haven't come from the conditions that I've come from. Now, Africa and the countries within it, definitely, it's been reported that there are amazing developments going on out there, a vast, technology and things of that nature. However, there are, like he said, places where things are underdeveloped. And we, for whatever reason, can't appreciate how good we have it. And it's simply because we don't get to live out these contrasts, because we hear a lot of things reported in the news, and it's heartfelt if you're a decent human being. But unfortunately, it's one of them things where life tends to go on. But for us everyday Americans who can actually see and appreciate how far we've come and the progress we've made, I'm sitting back going, yo, everything is not perfect, but I love it here. I'm hearing all the stories, this, that, and the third. Look, I'm proud to be an American. Why aren't they? Anywho, let's finish this out, y'all.
I live here legally. If America gets destroyed, I have a country to go. But what about you? Where are you going to go?
Unfortunately, nowhere, which is what we're doing. Okay.
What you're doing is just sheer waste.
Hold on. It was the Hold on. I gotta hear that again.
I live here legally. If America gets destroyed, I have a country to go. But what about you? Where are you going to go?
Unfortunately, nowhere, which is what we're doing. Okay.
What you're doing is just sheer waste of time. It calls for your contribution, my contribution to make this country great. But if you want to destroy it, I'm not going to allow that, because I have my kids there that came here.
How are they destroying it? How are they?
Okay,
Tell us.
one, they don't understand that today being a Saturday, there are people working. They should go and work, contribute to the economy of this country to make sure that this country become better.
Yeah.
But they are here wasting time, bullshitting. They get everything for free, Medicaid, Medicare, EBT, and all that bullshit. Come to Africa. Cash and carry. If you don't have money, you're not going to eat. You understand? You guys are here and you are just making noise for no reason. I mean, what kind of people is this? And you think all black people are stupid? It's not all of us who are stupid. I mean, America give people the opportunity to fool too much. The stupidity is too much.
He's more than welcome to talk.
Okay.
I just don't want to trigger the cops.
I get it. We'll come over here.
This is
All right.
not a
Hey, come.
I'm sharing an idea.
Oh, man, I wish that was a part 3. But Dennis, who posted this, says, love started my Monday watching this legal immigrant argue with Democrat protesters. He is spot on. Seriously, man, I don't want to sit here and watch you guys continue to destroy this country. And he made a valid point. You're out here wasting time when you can be out here literally contributing to society and the betterment of the society. But instead, you're sitting here protesting against all of the beautiful freedoms and privileges that we all have. He mentioned things like food stamps, Medicare, Medicaid, basically government assistance. And we know that a lot of that was going to the illegals. And for whatever reason, y'all rather give that money to. Okay. Nah, man. And when he put the Trump hat, when the guy put the Trump hat on him, oh my gosh, that was That was a spot on moment, but his accent was funny. I gotta hear this one more time.
Okay.
What you're doing is just sheer waste of time.
What you're doing is just your waste of time. Man, this exchange was perfect to start my Monday. This is definitely my coffee in the morning. I don't know about y'all, but let's go ahead and get back to the reality of the fear-mongering. How is it not a law that members of Congress aren't allowed to lie to the American people?
This should be a crime.
Our Republicans just voted, every single one of them, to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens.
That is a sitting United States congressman lying to your face. Because that's not possible. Because there is no law you could pass that would allow you to deport U.S. citizens. There's nothing Congress could do. There's nothing the House could do. There's nothing the Senate could do. There's nothing the president could do that would allow you to be deported as a U.S. citizen. Because our rights as a citizen are guaranteed by the Constitution. So, to be able to deport U.S. citizens, you would need to have a constitutional convention. You'd need 2/3 of fucking everyone to be able to make that happen. It's not something that can be done through a law. It's not something that can be done through just a regular old vote. Members of Congress should not be allowed to lie to the American people. We need to pass a law that says that Congress people, when speaking before Congress, to the American people, or to the American media, are under oath anytime they do that and can be prosecuted for lying to the media, to Congress, or to the American people. How is this not a law already?
Smith-Mont Act definitely needs to be reversed. Obama. But being able to lie like that, man, and say that they can just strip us of our constitutional rights that easily, just over a meeting, basically. Come on. They are really insulting our intelligence here. You mean to tell me that you can just go ahead and rewrite the Constitution? Hey, you know what? You were born here, legally, and, you have your birthright, citizenship, and all this other stuff, you know what I mean? I had to laugh at the birthright citizenship. Hey, but Trump just did that. Look, man, you can't just sit here and deport U.S. citizens, and I agree with him like that. I mean, on that front, in terms of all these congressmen and congresswomen out here just being able to lie and go, they're out here just getting rid of American citizens at their will, at the sheer stroke of the auto pen. No, at the sheer stroke of the pen of DJT. But that's just simply not true, bro. And it's only going to continue to fuel the fire in the division within Americans and the trust with in terms of the border, in terms of illegal immigration, and they continue to do this fear mongering. I don't know why. This is only to better the American agenda. They only have lies. They have nothing true that they have that they can't stand behind. Basically, you really want the other party determining under penalty of law when someone in your party lied. The first party gets a majority after the law is passed will be the party that runs the one party. What? Sorry, Kyle. That's a little over my head for me, man. But repealed the Smith Monetization Act passed by Obama. Somebody else said, look, we're on the same page. We're dialed in. Now, CNN is now interviewing cartel members to ask how they feel about being labeled terrorists. Did I read that right?
According to the Trump administration, you are a terrorist.
No, she didn't just say that. According to the Trump administration.
According to the Trump administration, you are a terrorist. The cartels have been labeled a foreign terrorist organization. What do you make of that?
Está fea la situación, ¿verdad? Está fea la situación, pero pues todos tenemos que comer.
What's your message to Donald Trump if he's watching this?
Mis respetos, él tiene que según él buscar lo mejor para los suyos. Pero el detalle es que ya están los consumidores, pues. Si no hubiera consumidores, pues...
I'm just gonna click on the next tab. We just gonna click on the next tab, okay? I ain't got no comments. No comments. Sheer face reaction. Yeah. Breaking: the Trump administration is today announcing they will pay illegal aliens to self-deport on commercial flights. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, because my lack of understanding on things, ignorance in terms of information. But hey, I brace for the rest of a caption. The flight will be paid for plus $1,000 in stipend. Or stipend. I'm sorry. There we go. My fault. $1,000 stipend. The price of deportation is normally $17,000. Under this system, it will be $4,500. Savings of 70%. Okay. When you put it like that, because like I said, my lack of information,
To you, so Fox News can report exclusively.
Hold on, bro. You got to speak up. The volume has been good the whole time.
To you, so Fox News can report exclusively that DHS will announce today that they're going to start paying for the commercial flights of illegal aliens who self-deport from the U.S. And on top of that, they're going to pay them an additional $1,000 stipend once they're confirmed to have left the country. Now, DHS says doing this is going to be significantly cheaper for the American taxpayer. They tell us that right now it costs on average about $17,000 to arrest, detain, and deport someone. They say paying for self-deportations and the stipend will only cost about $4,500 per person. That's about 70% cheaper. Aliens are going to have to register to self-deport on the new CBP Home app to access that DHS financial assistance, as well as announce their intent to leave the country. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem tells Fox in part, quote, "If you are here illegally, self-deportation is the best, safest, and most cost-effective way to leave the United States to avoid arrest." In the meantime, here in the sanctuary city of Los Angeles, ICE confirms to Fox News that 3 suspects arrested in connection with the home invasion murder of a man in the Woodland Hills neighborhood last Sunday are all in the U.S. illegally.
Not gonna lie to y'all, I gotta go look up this definition of stipend. I'm not too proud. So it says a fixed regular sum paid as a salary or allowance. Okay, got it. Now I have an understanding of it. Cool. So basically, we want to save some bread doing this. I'm with it. We're also finna dive into those 3 illegal alien arrests in a second. But yeah, the whole idea of self-deportation with a little extra cash, say, hey, I give you $1,000 allowance, just go ahead and get on, bro. If it's gonna cost us less, it makes sense. Of course, when I first heard the headline, I'm like, "What are we doing? We're paying illegals? Wait, this is what we're totally against. No, don't do that. What are we doing? We're giving away our tax dollars again. I mean, but when it's into this capacity, I can't say that I have a real problem with it. Will this change with more information? Sure, but right now, this is my standpoint on it. Savings of 70%. Yeah, I'm with it. Get a little to save a lot. No, this is right at the end of that. So, yeah, let's figure some more of this out real quick.
In the meantime, here in the sanctuary city.
Come on, I need you to speak up, please. What's going on, Fox?
In the meantime, here in the sanctuary city of Los Angeles, ICE confirms to Fox News that 3 suspects arrested in connection with the home invasion murder of a man in the Woodland Hills neighborhood last Sunday are all in the U.S. illegally. ICE's acting director, Todd Lyons, tells Fox they are all Georgian nationals, 2 of whom were caught and released at the border after crossing illegally, and the 3rd, who overstayed a tourist visa, and listen to this, had 2 previous arrests with ICE detainers on him ignored due to sanctuary policy.
They were still allowed to stay here in the U.S. and commit crimes. So you have 3 individuals from the nation of Georgia who didn't know each other, who have now met up in the sanctuary state of California and Los Angeles and killed an innocent person. For these elected officials, I say shame on you.
And Dana, regarding DHS paying for, in the meantime.
I don't know about y'all, but I can't take no more of hearing about illegal aliens slaying American citizens. Even old school Eddie wrote under here, not a shocker. It seems to be a reoccurring theme today. Y'all stay prayed up. Please go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Thank y'all for all the likes, the comments, and shares. I would encourage you to continue to do so. This channel is doing pretty well, man, and I just want to encourage more people to, I'm hearing more people not being able to get tuned into the notifications and things of that nature, so a share goes a long way. I usually don't ask and none of that nature, but go check on somebody there again, man. You could be saving their life. Peace.